Hello movie lovers, Bob for Bob's Movie Review here, and today I'm bringing my unboxing and review of The Witch on 4K. Be sure to click subscribe and click on the bell icon to be notified whenever I upload great new content. If you enjoy the video, be sure to show it some love and give it a like rating. So this one includes 4K Blu-ray and digital. The Witch, evil takes many forms. I definitely always really like this artwork. It's a really great, super clear, detailed picture. Here's a look at the spine. This one is from Lionsgate. There's evil in the woods. New England, 1630. William and Catherine lead a devout Christian life with their 5 children, homesteading on the edge of an impossible wilderness. When their newborn son mysteriously vanishes and their crops fail, the family begins to turn on one another. The Witch is a chilling portrait of a family unraveling within their own fears and anxieties, leaving them prey to an inescapable evil. Disc 1 is the movie and special features. Disc 2 is the Blu-ray and special features. The Witch, A Primal Folklore. Salem Panel Q&A. Design Gallery. Audio commentary with director Robert Eggers. This one is rated R for disturbing, violent content and graphic nudity. Has a runtime of 93 minutes. Is Region A locked. Here is your side-by-side look. Couple images there from the film. If you guys have seen this one, love to hear your thoughts without spoilers down in the comment section below. All right, let's check out the inside. On the left here we have the DVD. That's kind of a grayish color, I guess. And then on the right we have the 4K with the same artwork as the cover. Boo! All right, guys, I got to check out The Witch. Now, this one had actually released a few years ago, and I did pick up the Blu-ray, but I never got around to watching it. This one is rated R. This one has a 1 hour and 32-minute runtime, and it is a horror mystery. It is directed by Robert Eggers and stars Anya Taylor-Joy, Ralph Ineson, and Kate Dickie. So this movie follows a family in the 1600s in New England, and I don't know what happens at the beginning. I don't know if I missed something, if I'm confused, if there's just some little thing you're supposed to read into that I didn't read into, but the family is basically forced out of this community, and the community has a real strong Christian belief, but I believe so does the family. Like, the family are really Christian, and they're really kind of superstitious and believing in God and Christianity, and that, you know, everything can be solved through prayer. And so I'm not sure what happened that they got kicked out. So basically they end up just leaving and going off on their own, and they're off on their own to fend for themselves. They do somehow manage to build a fairly large house, and I think they had started on a barn and all this stuff, and let's see, it was a man and his wife, and they had 4 kids, five kids. Wow. 5 kids. And they're kind of just trying to survive. Their crops are doing bad. The dad can't hunt. They can't really seem to get food. And they're just worried about really surviving the winter because of food. And they made this movie like super dark, and it has a really muted color palette, and it just feels cold. Like, it just feels cold, if you guys understand what I mean by that. And so what happens is the oldest daughter is playing with the baby, and you guys saw it in the trailer. The baby just kind of disappears, and they kind of blame it on a wolf came and took it, and nobody saw it. And then things start getting really weird. And they do reveal that there's this witch that lives in the woods, and for some reason she's kind of after them. I'm not real sure why, if it's just because she's a witch or she has something against them. And there's something going on with the 2 younger kids, but it's not real clear what. And they kind of all just turn on each other. They all kind of go a little crazy, and they're all really superstitious, and they all think each other's the devil or whatever. They think each other's witches, and it just gets kind of crazy. They're all turning on each other, and whatnot. So this movie was a little slow, but it did have a lot of good kind of creepy moments, a couple scares in here and there, and I did enjoy this one, guys. I did definitely have to watch this one with subtitles, because even though they're speaking English, the language is just a little different, and sometimes, you know, it can be hard to just take all that in. And so I do find it helpful just to read what they're saying, and that way if I'm a little confused on what words they're saying, I can see them, and it definitely helps me out a lot when I watch these movies. But yeah, it was a little confusing sometimes what exactly they meant. Like just take for example, I don't remember the exact wording, but they were sleeping in. The dad said something about the devil hold thine eyelids closed or something, you know. So it's just a lot different than we talk now. But like I said, it's a little slow, but there's some good creepy horror moments. I didn't necessarily understand the whole ending, because then it seemed to be like multiple explanations for what all was going on, and maybe that's just what it was. There were multiple things conspiring against this family. But for scoring this one, guys, I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. I definitely think it's worth checking out. I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, remember to leave it a like rating, or you can find more information, including affiliate links to purchase The Witch, down in the description below. If you haven't already, subscribe for more videos. Check out the show's videos. Check out my website, BOBSMOVIEREVIEW.com. And I'll see you guys next time.